Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. About to be dished up a feast of it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ederson. For Joelinton. That looks a good cross. And he was quick to react. Begin. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it in low. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's João Pedro. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's come loose. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexandro has it out wide and in space. That's a good ball out wide. McTominay. Adams. Scotland ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Defending of the desperate variety. Great vision. Christie. And it's Robertson. Sends it crossfield. And it's McTominay. He's in a great position here. Distributed tidily. And he's quick to return it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Pressing high and with purpose. McGinn. McTominay. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
João Pedro. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's a throw-in. Here comes the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. In again. And that has been cleared.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Great defending, strong and determined. Brazil have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. Now what about this cross? Not the most accurate pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. João Pedro! And he's quick to get rid. In with the challenge.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson. Rafinha. Over to the other side. And Neymar. Alexandro. Looking for the run. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Joelinton picks it up out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Adams. Over to the right flank. Now it's Adams. Christie. It's played through for him. Goes for a shot! Now he's running away. And they're back on the ball again. McTominay! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
McGinn. Neither side yet able to find the net. To McGinn, spread to the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Adams. McTominay providing an outlet on that. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal, Scotland! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Scotland have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Joelinton. And here's Neymar. Now it's McTominay. He has found the way through. That's very neat. McGinn. Ederson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's the chance to counter. Pass is just off target. Aimed at the far side. Deftly away. Alexandro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Marquinhos makes the interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That has been knocked clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Pass somewhat off target. McGinn, a probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexandro, and here's Neymar. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played out towards the right wing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. That has not gone well. Adams. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Christie scooting forward.
That's going in strongly.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's a throw. And that's another good win of the ball. Adams. Now it's Adams. And he's managed to get free. Look at the space here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off.
Chance, surely! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Almost half an hour in now. And he's let fly! McGinn. Neymar. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McTominay. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that was asking for too much. Bruno Guimaraes. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Christie, he's got away. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out wide. Christie. Delivers with... Oh, great leap! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now he's got space here. Chance! Has another go! He will be livid with himself. Alexandro. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now this could be... It's Neymar! Could be danger here, and one more try! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Scotland have the chance to go the other way. McTominay to McGinn. That has found him in acres of space. He's found the way through. Driven in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that has not gone well. Rafinha, this might spell danger. Deftly away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. McTominay. Robertson, can he get it through? Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he can clear it away. McGinn. Robertson. He's picked his way through. And it's Robertson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, yet another interception.
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Scotland find a position of real strength now. Robertson. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's been taken short. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. McTominay. Turns back here, probably the best option. Robertson. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And the ball's come loose here. Swings in across, and again! It's a goal! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Adams. Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. Christie. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. João Pedro is onto it in a flash. McGinn. This is a promising build-up. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it taken off him. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Robertson. McGinn. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Ederson. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Away we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear. Brazil have their second corner now. Chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar with the short one. Bruno Guimaraes! Brazil get their fourth corner. That's a decent clearance. And it's Marquinhos.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And it's hoisted clear. And the shot! Just too high.
João Pedro clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Christie. Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's McTominay. Alexandro gets a foot in here. McTominay. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Alexandro. Now it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Christie. McGinn. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a promising... And there's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. McGinn. And it's McTominay. Now it's Adams. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? McGinn. McTominay. Gabriel. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Robertson. McGinn. Looking for options for movement. Christie. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Christie. Out towards the flank. The ball has bounced loose now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brazil have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Linton. Now it's McTominay. Now that's well seen too. Oh, a delicate chip through. The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. That's put paid to the danger. Scotland are looking to go forward now. McGinn.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gabriel. Ederson. No way through. Quarter of an hour into the second half. looking to pass their way up the pitch. Christie. Bruno Guimaraes. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Adams. To McGinn. Spread out to the left. Robertson. The pass has gone astray. Now, what about a counter-attack? Takes the shot! It's a lucky seventh corner. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. Some intricate passing. Tries one from range! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Adams. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Christie. Robertson. Oh, good spread. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame that's when the quality ended.
Robertson plays it short. Scotland with another chance from a corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Big chance! And there's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Scotland visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Ambitious ball here. Can he get onto this? There will be a throw-in. Joelinton. Christie. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely spread. Rafinha. And he's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Christie. Adams. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Knocks it into space. Christie in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams, that is a great pick out. Can he finish? And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alexandro, nicely weighted ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Adams. João Pedro, spread it left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
McTominay has it in a wide position. Ederson. And Gabriel. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McGinn. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Ederson calmly anticipates. Oh, good shot at goal! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Scotland are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ederson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
So what can they conjure from this one? Looking here to alter the direction of the game. What a save by Gunn! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Now it's Joe Linton, and here's Neymar. McGinn. Adams. Patterson. He's picked his way through. And it's Patterson. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That pass has been well intercepted. McGinn. Adams. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Christie. And that's really well manoeuvred. Stood up well to him there. A heavy challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Adams. To McGinn. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha, foot in. McGinn. Robertson. Adams. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played with finesse. Getting up there! Christie. Robertson. And it's Christie. Adams. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looking to play him in. Adams. And it's made its way to him. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Drills. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Adams. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. And he's there to get it away. Distributed tidily. He's gone for goal! Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. Neymar goes short. Great chance! Well, they've won their 10th corner of the game now. And now they can spring out of defence. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. But he's forced to go back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That has been cut short. And it's Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, and that has been cleared. Patterson. Robertson. Adams. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. And it adds closer to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Ederson. Opts for safety. Robertson. Christie. Oh, that's a key interception. Marquinhos.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
5 minutes to add. Christie venturing down the left. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ederson. He's gone for goal. And he couldn't keep it down. He's looking wide. Can he get it through? Now it's Adams. That's a foul, no two ways about it. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Christie. Has a look and plays it forward. Patterson cuts it out. Adams. It's gone out for a throw-in. Another throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Patterson. McGinn. Robertson. He is through here. Christie.
That's good play from him.
It's a sweeping cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that's it. Brazil have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't...
So finally it is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. So 4 years in the waiting, and finally it is here.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and let's hope we get a cracker here.
There's the whistle. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Great ball, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Ball's gone out of play. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Neymar. Romario. And Romario! No, just not quite.
Romario is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Diop. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's destined for the flank. He has a look up. Chance to he leaps for it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a promising position. And that is expertly dealt with. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar, he has found the way. Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He is just caressing the ball. Now the ball in. Eder Militao gets it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cafu. Now Eder Militao. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Morocco really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out towards the right wing. Brahim Diaz. And he shoots! And it's been taken short. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Cunha. Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Amrabat. That has been slung wide. Amrabat is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Hakimi. It's a really well-measured ball. Space for him to turn and look. He's on it. Can he get away? Looking to play him in. Hakimi plays it in. The referee has given a corner.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Neymar gets it away. Zico. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
So that was
How
the
would you
first
review
half.
the first half?
We believe the
Haven't
boys
played
can turn
that badly.
around.
Getting caught
Of
again
course
on the
they will.
counter-attack
And
is
there
unlikely.
they are.
They're switched
Please
on to that
welcome our players,
and still very
everyone.
much in this game.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Knocks it into space. Brahim Diaz. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. And that's going wide left. And he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Spread out to the left. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar, this is promising. Good take, and is he in? Morocco needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Diaz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The attendance for this match was
That's been intercepted.
81,007.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And it's played... Oh, good effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going across goal. Cunha getting this one clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bruno Guimaraes has a look and plays it forward. He's looking wide. Oh, such a clever... Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, some astute defending there. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. Spread it left.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread to the right. Amrabat. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Romario. Oh, they could break here. Looking for options for movement. Romario. That's good play. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Romario clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field, number 9. Number
Diop.
16. Substitution in progress.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And that was asking for too much. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the right flank. Back towards the middle. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Back where it came from. Oh, good spread. Now, can they get him away? Cross from Hakimi. Skillfully cut out. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil are able to take all 3 points on day one, and they look the business in doing so. What more could one ask for? Romario taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and its mission...
And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Brazil are a team on a mission. Maximum points, and they're on to bigger and better things.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
So that's got things underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Matheus Cunha touches it back, caresses it through. And this is Romario. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Romario. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Zico. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao cuts it out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And Romario! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Brazil are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying... There's the shot! Goal! Brazil! Well, there's your superstar!
Well, this is what he lives for, Peter, to make situations like this his own. And it's no surprise, he's delivered yet again. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Edmilson. And that should get the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. That is lovely. It's a pretty loose pass. A win here, so important to their ambitions. Takes on his marker. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. This looks promising. Good ball, good take. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's chosen to go back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Zico venturing down the left. Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good strength. Played with finesse. And shifted it to the flank. Oh, nice touch.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And they win it back again.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's been shipped out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely spread. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Roberto Carlos. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So remember, this could all be decided by the end of the day. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Knocks it out wide. Crosses it in here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Tries one from range. Space for him to turn and look. And it's made its way to him. Delivers with whip.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Played back into the centre. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, can he get onto this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Eder Militao. Zico looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be honest, Peter,
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
A case now of complete control. Thiago Silva with the clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neatly clipped into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now he's off and running. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Thiago Silva. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he welcomes it in. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cafu. Matheus Cunha has found the net here, of course. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substituição.
A finish of true class. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's from Mario. Has a look and plays it forward. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Plenty to aim at here. Has to go back here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar. Great vision. That's good vision. And this is Zico! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's been hooked away. In towards the back stick. And a header! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully with the glamour and the glory of the knockout phase to come. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, it's a group campaign with significantly more ups than downs for me, and a big step achieved to take the pressure off for what remains. They're in a great position now.
Oh, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid.
And there they are.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Space for him to turn and look. Drives it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's had it nicked away. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McGinn. Zico. McTominay wins the duel this time. That's been cut out, well played. And it's McTominay. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Played in by Robertson. Cafu tries to clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Christie wriggles his way through. In it comes.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Robertson with the short one. Plays it across. Eder Militao is there, and he's having a hit! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Adams. Brazil, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's Adams. Played out towards the right wing. McTominay.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brilliantly cut out. And he can thump it away. McGinn. Adams, nicely spread. And that was asking for too much. Cafu. And it's Ed Nielsen. Cafu. And it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Christie.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eder Militao can get it clear. Oh, sweet feet. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That should get the job done. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Cunha with the clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Eden Militao with the clearance. Now it's Zico.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now he's got space here. Adams. McTominay. Oh, that's delightful. That's Adams. McGinn. And it's McTominay. And it's McTominay. Oh, nice touch. Eden Militao. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So it's been even so far.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So the action resumes.
Brazil really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams. Eden Militao getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Such good technique.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cafu. Scotland needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's run loose here. And he's in on goal. And he's played it back. Deftly away. That's a good foot in there. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. McGinn. He's in a great position here. Little pass back. Christie. Played into the box. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Just eases him off the ball. Edmilson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Eder Militao. Cafu. No, he's not getting any further than that. He's found the way through. It's a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Substitution for Scotland. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 14.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. McGinn.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's looking wide. Showing good feet. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well timed, excellent interception. It's a promising position. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 23.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He has found the way through. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, super ball! Now this could be a chance. And it's made it. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Brazil have reached the now or never stage. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. McLean. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Shifted it to the flank. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's tidy. And that's been drilled in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Gim. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
And another fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much.
Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long, long wait. For near enough a century, we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. So 4 years in the waiting, and finally it is here.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and let's hope we get a cracker here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. He's found a way through. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And the keeper beats it away. Tries one from range. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Goal! Morocco! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Aos 4 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 6.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Throw in. Bruno Guimaraes. Hakimi calmly anticipates. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Aim forwards. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Guimaraes. Zico. Foot in. He's on it, can he get away? Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mazraoui goes short. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Amrabat. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Roberto Carlos is there to clear. And he's being shifted off it. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's a good ball out wide. And the ball is out of play. Romario. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, just and a chance! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Camisa 20.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's had it taken off him.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a goal kick. Morocco are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And it's Diaz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Ed Nielsen. Matheus Cunha. Distributed tidily. Hakimi. Aims beyond the defence. It'll be a throw-in. Nice control. And it's made its way to him. And he can clear it away. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Hakimi. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's having a go! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now this could be a chance. Excellent chance. He's having a hit! Eder Militao. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Edmilson.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Brahim Diaz. Can he latch on to this? He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. And for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cross needs to be good. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. It's a good-looking delivery.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Teremos uma substituição.
In with the challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Amrabat. Looking for a runner. Cafu clears.
Substituição.
Morocco making further changes here and in quick succession. And that is headed for the middle. And they've managed to get rid. Mazraoui. That's going across goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hakimi has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Morocco have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hakimi gets into a good position. Very nicely done. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Amrabat. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Mazraoui plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Mazraoui puts the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. Stood up well to him there. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Zico getting this one clear. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Look at the space here. That's a decent clearance. And that will be the final act. Brazil suffer the indignity of defeat on day one. Hope very much deflated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, sometimes going into chase mode can bring out the best in teams, and we're about to discover if this one has the substance needed to prevail. If they have it, the only way is up.
Foi uma derrota difícil, mas vamos reagir na próxima partida, senhoras e senhores.
So many teams, so many ambitions. The objectives are clear for everyone, and they all know what needs doing. It is very much every team for themselves. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Hello everybody, and welcome to today's match. Haiti against Brazil. Everyone please welcome to the field our players.
The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So it's down to business here. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a goal kick. Aim forwards. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos does really well there, he is strong. They get a throw in. Quick look, then plays it in. And that should get the job done. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Zico. Bruno Guimaraes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Zico is onto it in a flash. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Haiti are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Defending of the desperate variety. Strokes it back. Tries one from range! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Opts for safety. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? He's getting hounded, really hounded. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Edmilson. Edmilson. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's quick to snatch it. And a chance! Goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Brazil go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he is deftly away. Matches Cunha! It's in! Brazil are back in business. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. It could be a critical phase.
Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's gone for a throw-in. Eder Militao.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And it's Zico. Roberto Carlos looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Just eases him off the ball. Haiti have a free kick. Well, what about it? Brazil have come back from the very brink. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Haiti can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution for Haiti, number 18. Coming on the field is number 9.
Played out wide. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And here's Romario. Now it's Mathias Cunha.
Mathias Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thiago Silva does well to get it back. Now it's Romario. Zico. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Gets a good foot in there. That's where it came from. Can he latch on to this? Not the worst. Oh no, what has happened here? Shot a goal! Oh, terrible. And another try! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Number 11. Coming
Into
on
the last
field,
quarter of an hour.
Number 25.
Cafu.
Number 7.
Now he's got space here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a... And Romario! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
79 minutes is number 9, Romario.
Brazil with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Zico. Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Stood up well to him there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Going for goal!
Haiti really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Neymar. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. No luck with that dink over the top. And the number on the board is 3. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.